Hello Scorpio, welcome to the Sacred Space. I hope you're doing well and I'm glad you are here. In today's video, we're going to share 5 tips on how you can unlock your power fast, okay? First, we're going to get into the tarot, the neon tarot, okay? If you are ready, say I'm ready. Put a fire emoji in the comments section. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the Sacred Space, okay, Scorpio? We upload for Scorpio every day. Okay, so you got the 9 of Swords. So there may be something that is bringing you a little bit of anxiety that you are dealing with. Okay, and this is a good reason for you to unlock your power so that you can overcome anxiety, so that you can get rest, so that you can know that you are bigger than whatever that is, and you have the capacity to ease your mind and calm down. You understand? So let's see what this anxiety could be due to. What is causing this potentially? Okay, for someone, what is causing this anxiety? We're going to clarify with the mini tarot, the Dreamscapes. This is the Dreamscapes tarot mini version. Why is the 9 of Swords here? What could this anxiety be stemming from for Scorpio? The energy in which this anxiety is coming from. Where is this stemming from? See, some of you may already know where it stems from, but you may not. You got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot to do with the mind and thoughts. Okay. You may be anxious because you're seeking clarity on something and it just hasn't come. It just hasn't come. Maybe for some of you, you don't believe, like if we're talking about you unlocking your power, maybe you don't feel like you know enough, or maybe you just haven't gotten that one brilliant idea and something keeps you up at night. It could be any of those things. Top of the deck energy is the Empress. Yeah, it's like this is top of the deck energy. So you've been trying to figure something out so you can birth in some kind of new idea. Maybe you're trying to figure out, maybe if you will have children, if you can have children, if you will have the family, if you will have harmonious relationships, if you will have the abundance that is your birthright. You've been trying to figure something out. And maybe you're feeling like you don't have the power or the capacity, or maybe you feel like it'll never happen or something like that. That's possible. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. Now, this could have something to do. The pages bring news, and pages are the court cards, the baby of the court cards. So it could be something that you've been dealing with since you were a child or something like this. Or it could be something due to whatever happened to you when you were little. Possibly it could be things that were said to you. So you definitely need to unlock your power fast. Okay, Scorpio, now is the time. So let's get you 5 empowering messages from this Empowering Messages Oracle. And then we will receive final messages from Archangel Michael, okay? 5 messages for Scorpio. Five empowering messages for Scorpio. I think I just saw success flip over, but it was with 3. That was 3 cards. Yeah, worth. Wow. Something happened to where it diminished your sense of worth. That's possible. You probably have heard a lot of harsh things in your life. Okay. So worth is the first one that flipped over. We'll go with that first. And it says, you deserve goodness. You are worthy of love and blessings. It is your birthright, regardless of your belief. Grace, guidance, and gifts created just for you await your open heart. This one flipped out onto the tarot card. So let's read this one next. Oh, and it's in reverse. Abundance. Wow, there's something. Wow. Maybe someone is feeling unworthy of abundance or something like this. Or this is what was told to you by someone who was projecting onto you ever since you were little, probably. But we can turn that right around. You see, prosperity is yours. And if you're here at this point, say prosperity in the comment section. Okay, claim it. Prosperity is yours. Draw abundance to yourself by feeling gratitude for what you already have. Rest assured knowing that there is truly enough for everyone. That's significant. It fell right here on your main cards. Then you got higher ground that flipped over as well. Rise above the noise. Try not to take things personally. Things that are being said. Sometimes we are just actors in other people's drama. Avoid getting sucked into negativity. You have stories. Question the narrative. Consider the stories that you believe about your life, about yourself, or about others, and replace these stories with eternal truths. And then healing. Ooh. Return to wholeness. Part of this situation, you need some healing. It says part of this situation may need some healing. Lovingly notice any disharmony and then turn your focus to healing. Allow the universe to support you. Okay, now let's get 2 messages from Archangel Michael, from the Archangel Michael Sword of Light Oracle, I think this is. 2 messages from Archangel Michael for Scorpio. Okay, so the number 40 is significant for someone, and it says you are ready for more. You deserve that. You understand? 4 being the Emperor, step into your power. Okay? Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes that you have been contemplating. I knew you've been contemplating something real heavy with that Ace of Swords out here. Maybe you're stressing because you don't feel like your ideas are brilliant enough. And that could come from some, it could be stemming from some type of projection onto you by someone else, or just you being hard on yourself. Okay. Your final message is the number 20. High Priestess energy. No, it's not yet time. See, this was in the reverse. I don't know if you noticed it, but this was in reverse. So you're thinking, or maybe you're hearing, it's not time, it's not time, it's not time. But you're ready. You actually are ready. This says, this is not the divine time to take action. Please be patient. The opportune moment is approaching. So even if you feel like now's the time, because see, for some, it is definitely your time right now. And for some, your time is coming very soon. Could be within the next 20 days. And from 40 down to 20. So the countdown is here. See, the abundance was in the reverse also. Maybe the time for your abundance is going to come in right after you start a healing process where you're not listening to the stories of the past or the naysayers, even if it is you in your head being the naysayer. You understand? Change the narrative. Because for some, the time is not now, because you need to change that narrative, the way that you think, change your mindset. And that's going to be the biggest way for you to unlock your power and turn things around. You understand? So Scorpio, those are the messages. I hope this has been helpful. Please like and subscribe to the Sacred Space. And until next time, we'll see you in another video. Love.